Okay, so you've had your work boots now for 12 months. Your feet have been supported by the most supportive arch support orthotic insole work boots. So things to look for are signs that your work boots are wearing out. Now, if you've been wearing them consistently for 12 months and you're working hard, chances are your boots are going to be worn out in around the 12-month mark. So the things that we look for, and we'll start from the outsole, we look for the tread pattern. Now you can see these tread marks in here. If we look right up towards the front, you can see this tread depth in through here. What we look for is it wearing unevenly on the outside compared to the inside? Because we want our work boot to have a nice flat base. We don't want to create a situation where we're wedging our feet in. So if they're wearing towards the front and the tread patterns completely worn through on the inside and it's full on the outside, we know that that's going to wedge our feet in, and that's bad for our feet because it makes them work harder. The other thing to look for is the tread pattern in the heels. Is it worn through this tread depth here? Has that worn through? So there's like markers, just like on your car tires. We can check the tread depth to see how our boot's wearing. If it's worn on one side and not the other, that's not good for our foot mechanics. Now, on the inside of the boot, if we take the orthotic inner sole out, there's a couple of things we look for on the orthotic inner sole. Now, this is a right foot, so you can tell this is the arch support down the inside of the orthotic. We look for signs of wear and tear, so compression and scuffing down the inside of the orthotic inner sole. The most common spots are down towards the big toe here and down towards the inside of this cushion support. You can see it's got quite a glossy finish on it when it's new. The more this wears, that gloss will wear off and it gets a little bit more porous looking. So on the bottom of the foot, we look for any signs in these pour-on cushioning pads. That's a sign that we either need to replace the insole, or if the boot's worn as well, we need to replace the boot and the insole. The things to look for on the top cover of the orthotic inner sole. Now again, this is the inside of the arch. So this is the inside of the foot. We look for wear and tear down through this section and down towards the big toes, or any scuff marks or any scuff patterns on the upper. Often people that need support down the outside of their feet, they've got a very flat foot, it'll wear just in this section on the outside as well. So look for any of those sections where this top cover's wearing through, or scuffing away and becoming more porous. That's a sign that you need to replace either the insole or the work boots. So it's been 12 months. Chances are that if the insole is worn out, the boot is going to be worn out at about that 12-month mark. So the reason why it's important to replace your boots regularly is because you'll get more support from a new boot, and more support and more cushioning, and that will make your feet more comfortable. So if you're noticing your calf muscles tightening up or your feet getting a little bit more achy, start stretching your calf muscles and replace your boots, and your feet will return to what they were when your boots were brand new. So I hope this helps out, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.